Hey there. Tonight we're talking about diction, and diction is a pretty important concept in AP. It's one of the big ones, kind of like syntax. How we had in our last unit, we had a syntax, which is a big kind of concept to grasp in AP. It plays into rhetorical analysis because you'll want to start noticing the diction that authors use, and diction is just word choice. And it is the explanation, it is the analysis of diction is explaining why an author chose one word over a different word. So if I have a sentence like, I want to see you sleeping peacefully, or I want to see you sleeping fretfully, um, they give off very different meanings. Those are different meanings. That would be a diction choice, whether to choose peacefully or fretfully. But authors can create moods, tones, images, all through their diction choice that you'll be analyzing in your rhetorical analysis essays. So it's a pretty big concept to grasp, but the definition of it is actually just really simple. It's just word choice and why we're choosing, when we study diction, we're understanding why an author is choosing certain words over others. This is from Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal, and this is a satirical piece. He's not being serious, but he's joking around that they should solve the food shortage by eating children. I am assured by our merchants that a boy or girl 12 years old is no saleable commodity, and even when they come to this age, they will not yield above 3 pounds, or 3 pounds and a half crown at the most, on the exchange, which cannot turn to account either to the parents or a kingdom the charge of nutriments and rags having been at least 4 times that value. And the question is, the phrase, the charge of nutriment and rags having been at least 4 times that value is humorous because A, food was relatively cheap at that time, B, 4 times is a hyperbole, C, rags could be found free, D, we don't know who is being charged, E, rags and nutriment are unexpected diction. This question was a little bit tricky because trying to get the whole meaning is difficult from just a short selection. If you read the whole passage, it might make more sense to you. But diction, the answer is diction, E, the diction choices of nutriment and rags. Instead of saying food and clothing, he said nutriment and rags to make it sound more like their situation was more dire, and to kind of add to the satire of his piece and to make it sound more harmful and sad and that kind of thing. But he's using it satirically. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't read that piece before. I think most of you probably have, though. So yeah, that answer is on the unexpected diction helps create the effect of humor and satire in that piece. So diction is, again, it's a really big concept that you need to grasp, and it's word choice and understanding why an author chooses a word that has maybe a sad connotation over a word that has a slightly less sad connotation, or it's just choosing the words that best describe what the author's trying to do and help them create a tone and make the piece successful. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.